kill shit. 6 feet.
Alright, 6 feet going deep. It's Torius with
YNHollywood.
Alright, YNHollywood. Why don't you tell us about what you do?
I make music, man. I make magic, man.
Magic?
And, yeah.
Well, where'd you get your name, YNHollywood? Like, why'd you pick that?
Well, I ain't pick it. It actually was given to me. Like, so, well, I like, it was given to me and I altered it a little bit. Like, I used to go by Sincere back in the days, right? But I felt like it was too common. And, you know, I'm over here thinking, like, how artists come up with their names, like, so unique, like, so she like a unique name that just rolls off the tongue, right? You know what I'm saying? Like what's a Wiz Khalifa type of thing? Like, what is that? I didn't even know what it was. I'm like, how did he come up with that?
Yeah.
And so I was, like, just thinking, like, damn, like, I want like, a more unique name. Even though Hollywood's such a broad word, right? But some girl just called me Hollywood one day. Just called me Hollywood. It was like, Hollywood. And I responded to it. I was like, what's up? She's like, why'd you respond to it? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, why'd you call me that? She's like, oh, you dress like you from Cali or some shit. Like, you got like this Cali swag. You got this Hollywood kind of swag. You feel me? To you. You got this like star image. So she's like, I call you Hollywood. I'm like, I bet. I added the YN to it because I'm a young nigga. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Always forever young, youthful energy.
Oh, so that's what the YN stands for?
Yeah, young nigga Hollywood.
All right. You sure she wasn't calling you that? You want Hollywood on her or something?
You feel me? Like I feel like it was because you know, I'm a little like Sadiddy, I guess you could say. So
like
she
what?
Probably felt like Sadiddy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like high end, high fashion.
Sadiddy?
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard that.
You never heard that term?
No.
Yeah, it's like bougie, like bougie in a way.
Yeah.
Sadiddy, yeah.
You know, when you said that your name was gonna be Sincere, it made me think of like, you know, like those reality shows when they're like, oh, I'm gonna give you a nickname.
Yeah.
You're Sincere.
Sincere, yeah. And like for me, it actually meant something to me because like, see, like my whole career is like it's split in two halves almost. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was Sincere, that's like a lot of people know me in the city. Like if they knew, like they know this thing. I used to be part of this group called Snaps and Doobies, Snapbacks and Doobies. Like so, like a smoking. Like we were like Wiz Khalifa fans heavy growing up. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of like adapted to that sound a little bit. Came up with our own thing called Snaps and Doobies, and then I was Sincere at the time. So a lot of people know me for that. But I feel like when I was Sincere, I wasn't taken serious enough. So like that's why when like I look at how everything happens for a reason, I'm like, dang, my name Hollywood now. It's like when I was Sincere, everyone was walking all over me. I was being too sincere. But now Hollywood, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even sincere no more. Like,
oh, that's great. That's a good transition.
You know?
So changing your name made like everything around you change pretty much too, right?
Yeah, the music, everything changed. The image, everything changed. And like I was in a group, and now I'm a solo artist.
Where do you get your image from? Because I could tell like you're, you know, like when you see someone like, oh, they're probably a rapper.
Yeah,
I could tell you're a rapper.
Man, like me, it's an anomaly because like it's always been like that. Like I'm just naturally a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? I'm different. I'm just like I've always been like a sore thumb. I always stood out like a sore thumb. Like before I even started making music, like I would always get that kind of like, oh, you're a rapper. Like, do you make me? What do you do? You know what I'm saying? So like that kind of like pushed me to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, maybe I should dabble in it. You know what I'm saying? See what it's about. And then the music just came naturally after that. I was like, maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
tell me about like the first time you ever made a song. Like, what actually drew you to the music?
All right. Well, my number one influence and the reason why I make music in the first place is Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people in this generation, if they want to admit it or not, Wayne is the father of this. For us, for the youngins. If you're born in like 90s, like mid-90s, I feel like, and after, like Wayne is definitely an influence if you make music in some kind of way. Because the punchlines, just the star power. Like he was the biggest, to me, he's like the Tom Cruise of rap. The biggest like household name in the rap world at the time that he was in his prime, you know what I'm saying? So, I got kicked out of high school. And I was like, I bored as hell at home. And I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna write a rap. Like, what will Wayne do? Like, I picked the Veterans Day beat with Rick Ross, Birdman, and Wayne. Mm-hmm. I picked that beat, and I wrote my first ever rap to it. And I showed a few friends, and they was like, bro, you actually got bars. Like, you slided. Like, we want to hear you in the studio. And that's really how it started off, was just from that.
Were you taking it serious, or were you just trying to like be funny, like be bored?
I was
since you're bored.
I was bored. It wasn't even serious at first. Until I got into the actual studio and I heard my voice and like other people heard my voice on wax actually.
What kind of studio was it? Like professional, or was it just like, you know?
It was a home studio. Like it was like some real home, like day one type shit. Like, you know, we had like egg crates on the wall. You know what I'm saying? A USB mic with a laptop. like the earliest version of like Mixcraft. Like it was like real day one type, you know what I'm saying? Like come up story type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that people don't know. People only think about when you say you make music, they don't think about studios, booths and, you know, engineers and mixing boards and stuff. They don't know that like it starts off on a laptop, you know what I'm saying? And then you get to that level, you know what I'm saying? Once you grow and start taking it more serious. So like that's what made me want to take it serious. I recorded on that mic. After that, I knew I'm like, dang, I want to hear how I sound on a professional mix. You know what I'm saying? So I would always chase the professional mix, but it took me a while to get that even.
Well, how old were you when you first like started like recording?
I would say I was about 17 when I first started recording music. 17 years old. So,
where you are right now and where you were back then, like, how do you see that difference of like the, you know, like in your whole process?
So much. It's a lot of learning, and a lot of you know, trial and error with things. Really figuring out what you got to put into it. It's way more than just recording music and putting it on SoundCloud and thinking that people are going to just gravitate towards it. And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot that comes with it in the background to even put one song out. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do it right, if you want to get it exposed the right way, you learn that through trial and error. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So you mainly focus on rap, or do you do it like other parts like engineering, making beats?
Okay. I engineer a lot of my music myself. I engineer a lot of it myself. Cause like I said, I was chasing that professional mix, right? So like, I would go places. I would go to like these big studios. Even in the city, I went to a few of the studios in my city and stuff, and I just felt like I was getting cheated on the mix. Like I was paying for studio time, and I just felt like they was giving me the standard, you know, you got 2 hours. We're just gonna mix it, send you home. But you know, it's trial and error as well, because I never knew that you would have to come back and pay for mixing at those times. But just the fact that I felt like engineers were not giving me their best made me want to engineer myself almost. So I was like, you know what? Let me just learn what they're doing so I can get the sound that I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Were you able to achieve that?
Yes. And now I can engineer other artists if I wanted to. I could probably open up my own studio and offer time if I wanted to.
So when you're engineering, do you look for like the studio quality, or are you trying to like go in your own lane and just like have it because when I was listening to your music, it sounds like a lot of stuff like quality wise that I've heard, but also it has its own like
different like grittiness
flavor.
Like I always try to like my thing with mixing is like I like to like experiment with my mix. I never like to, no song is gonna be mixed the same unless like okay, there's sometimes when I like the songs I don't mix myself, those are the songs that sound more similar. But when I mixed it, because there's gonna be a lot of effects, there's gonna be a lot of like extra effort put into it. You know what I'm saying? And you're probably gonna be able to tell through the song. So, do
you feel like the effects, you know, like is what you're looking for? Or do you feel like you want it to be simple? You want it to just be like, okay, this is a song that it's good how it is.
Like, okay, so my process is like, when I record, right? Because I don't write none of my music. I like literally catch the vibe on the spot, and I like build the song there, like on the spot. So like when I do it, like I kind of hear everything, all the elements that are supposed to be into the song, like as I'm laying it down. You know, so I know what my end process is gonna be. I know how I'm gonna mix it before I even get to that step. Like get there. I'm recording the song and I'm looking like it's gotta sound like this by the end of this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So at first it was more simple, but now like it is very intricate and tedious when it comes to delivery, because I feel like this day and age, music is less about the words, like per se, and more about the delivery. Not to say that you gotta have shitty words, because a lot of people don't even try at all. You still gotta have lyrics, but you can't just have lyrics only. You gotta have some delivery going on. You gotta have some flavor, some sauce, some like something to spice it up. You know what I'm saying? Like not everyone could be J. Cole. Not everyone could be Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Because as a fan of Lil Wayne, you know, Wayne's whole thing was the words he says. Right?
Yeah, the words he says. Exactly. So as a fan of Wayne, he's like, see, with me, is I don't think too much about the words myself, because in the end of the day, it comes so natural. You know, it flows out like water. But one thing that Wayne also added to the game is like, if you peep like around like Dedication 3, just like a lot of the later projects when he started using auto-tune and stuff, like he kind of brought that into the mainstream world, you know what I'm saying? Like not him alone, but see, like T-Pain was on auto-tune, but Wayne was doing it differently, right?
Yeah.
Wayne was on there crying and doing the stuff that you hear like Young Thug and them doing nowadays, Future and them doing like they took like an element of what I feel like Wayne teased with the auto-tune.
You watch TikToks?
Yeah.
You seen T-Pain's TikToks?
Yeah.
I just saw one yesterday. He was like, I was at the gas station and someone said, "Ain't you a rapper?" And he's like, "Yeah, nah." And he's like, "Aren't you Lil Wayne?"
You feel me? Confuse that man for Lil Wayne. Yeah, because you would though, because sonically, you know what I'm saying, they got a lot of similarities, you know?
Yeah.
And then the dreads probably too, so, you know? But yeah, trust, like that whole process, it's very tedious though, like building a song.
Who do you listen to now?
So like growing up, I listened to nothing but Wayne. But then like when Wiz Khalifa came out, he opened me up to like a different sound. And then now I listen to everybody, like really. Now I'm more open-minded. Like I kind of like listen to whatever comes out, like new almost. Like I want to hear who the new artist is. I want to hear him.
You listen to Yeet?
Yeet, yeah. Yeet's my guy, man.
Yeah, because I heard a little of that influence in you.
Yeah, you talking about that Not Fair record, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That record, I'm actually gonna shoot a video to that record real soon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I feel like I like to keep up with the times. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When someone comes out with something that I feel like is dope, I gotta show like you're not the only one. You know what I'm saying? That could get in that bag or get or like, you know, capture a new wave. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm very experimental and I like have hella range. So like, I don't only have songs that sound like that. I got songs that are like almost full-fledged R&B songs as well, like where I'm just singing to the girls. You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to making songs like that, do you have that in mind? Like, oh, like girls are gonna flock to this kind of music, or you kind of just like speak to what you want to make? Yeah, like okay, so let's say if I'm in a booth, like I just catch the vibe or the mood I'm really in, and whatever vibe I'm in, really, that's really how I approach the song. So if I'm in a vibe where I feel like I want to listen to something slow, then I'll start like getting in that bag. But I know, trust me, cause me, my voice is melodic, so I know like the little answers, like, you know, sex sells, things like that. So I know certain things to say, and I know certain things to that fit my image. Like, you know, it's a business. You know, once you become an artist, you yourself are a walking business. You gotta look at yourself like that, like, you know. So like, I know that like I gotta use things from my characteristics, from the way I look, maybe even or whatever, to cater to my music, to like help it be believable to the people, or, you know what I'm saying, things like that. So like, I talk about that kind of stuff a lot because I know I have like a image that the woman would probably gravitate towards. You know what I'm saying? Light skin, green-eyed nigga with dreads and shit, just whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a stereotype. So I play on that. You know what I'm saying? I play on that. You know. So do you have a team that's helping you out with everything? At the moment, I'm doing everything independently. But I just actually started talking to Vonna 305, and I want her to manage me in a way. I'm looking for management, really. You know what I'm saying? But we chopped it up, and I want to build a relationship with her, really. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Vonna 305, by the way. I want to build a relationship, you know what I'm saying, with somebody at least that's in my area. That's why I reached out to her, because she's from Florida. You know what I'm saying? She's like a lead promoter in Miami, so I really wanted to be around that, and I want to learn from, you know what I'm saying, see what I can learn being around people like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all it is, really. It's all a learning thing. Like, that's how I look at everything. So how did you feel when the whole like 2016 era of like SoundCloud rap came out? You know, like when things started transitioning. Like that time was when I became YNHollywood. That's kind of what kind of made YNHollywood. That's what made the like rush of having to learn all this stuff. Cause like you said, SoundCloud wave came out. So now everybody dropping on SoundCloud. Like, you know, you got artists blowing up left and right on SoundCloud. You got Uzi coming out. You got X. You got Lil Pump. You got all these artists coming out, and a lot from Florida too at the time too. Were you fans of them? Fans? Yeah, like all of them, or were you kind of hating on it? No. Like X RP, but he to me, he was probably one of the greatest artists that probably was gonna ever live. Like, to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because he's like not afraid
to like do anything in the booth. You know what I'm saying? He might come out with a pop song. Like he don't give a damn what no one thinks about what he gonna go in there and make. But the thugs and everybody still gonna rock with it when he leave the booth. You know what I'm saying?
You feel the same way? Like when
I'm in music? Yeah, like I feel like what separates me from people, and the real reason why I don't have as much notoriety as I could in my city is because in my city a lot of the music is very, very gritty, right? Street, super trap. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I can make a trap song, I might make a certain song that got like a trap vibe to it, but like I know my music is very, very commercialized already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I skipped a step. It's like I skipped a phase. Like I already sound like radio ready. So I feel like people don't give me my flowers for that. Cause like, you know, I don't know if it's an intimidation. I don't know what it is, to be real. I couldn't tell you, but I feel like when it comes to me, it's the same though, yeah.
Do you feel like you need to blow up first somewhere else before you can get your flowers out here?
I feel like that's how it's gonna happen. I feel like somewhere in the country it's gonna gravitate towards it, or maybe even out of the country. But I'm paying attention to them analytics. I'm watching y'all. Cause I'm coming. Wherever them analytics tell me to go, I'm going there. Like the most traction, whatever state has the most traction, that's where I'm going.
So going back to my last question about the SoundCloud era rap.
Yes.
There was like a difference, you know, like it was like Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Lil Wayne, you know, like there was a certain rapper image, and then it became like Lil Pump, X, Uzi, you know, like with the tattoos, with the dreads, with the colors and stuff.
And I feel like Wayne influenced that, right? Like, cause look, put like this, like people compare me to Trippie Redd and stuff all the time, and whatever rapper they think I look like that day, right, or whatever. I've been called an island boy.
I just realized that right now.
Yeah. So like, like look, and I ain't even. This is no cap though either. Like I did this way before a lot of these people too. I've been looking like this. Like I've been had face tattoos, the colorful shit before even the 2016 SoundCloud era. You know what I'm saying? And I did it cause like my influence, like I said, was Wayne. Like if you people, like I got the I Am Music tattoo.
Well, that's what it is?
Yeah, it's in red. That's this one right here, or is it this one?
No, it's that one.
It's this one right here. See, I forget which one's which. I got so many of them shits.
You forget that you even have face tattoos sometimes?
Sometimes till I wake up and look in the mirror and I'll be like, you really did that shit. Facts, but yeah, like I did it because of Wayne though. I Am Music. I got in the same spot as him because I feel the same way. You know what I'm saying?
What's the other one?
The other one, this is R.I.P. to my first manager, my first music manager ever. I had a manager back in the days in 2016, 2017. He passed away. So I have him on my face for remembrance.
I'm sorry.
So it says Stacks, but it's backwards so that when I look in the mirror, I can see it. It's not for anybody else but me. So like when I look in the mirror, I can read Stacks.
Oh.
But like when y'all read it, it look like whatever it look like to you guys.
Yeah.
Gibberish, you know. Yeah.
Damn.
Some different shit.
So is that something that like kind of made you not want to have a manager? Like when that, like after that?
It took me a minute to want to feel like, cause like put like this, no one can replace Joe. No one can replace Stacks. No one can replace him. So because no one believed in me and the group I was in at the time, and even after we fell out from the group and it was just me and stuff like that, he never stopped believing in me even from the day he passed. You know what I'm saying? We they went through his cell phone and he was just, like the night before the incident happened, he was literally trying to get our music on the radio. You know what I'm saying? So like no one ain't gonna be able to replace him. So it did take me a minute to even want to do that, and I really wanted to do it independently to kind of like in his, you know what I'm saying, like do it for him. You know what I'm saying? Like I never was gonna give up, regardless of who was around, who was helping. I'm not gonna stop this shit at all, cause you feel me? I got people I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? That believe in it.
Do the face tattoos motivate you too? Like, is that help for motivation?
It reminds me that I can't go back. I can't go back. I'm in too deep. I'm already here. Ain't no backtracking.
What if in the future rappers, they gotta wear like clean, they're like clean cut, you know, like no,
like that's the new image, clean cut.
Yeah.
Then, hey, we still standing on like a sore thumb though. We gonna be the oil in the water. You feel me?
The oil in the water.
Yeah.
That's what I was leading to, because there was a transition where it's like, you know, like all rappers except for like, you know, like Eminem, they were like, you know, like black guys with like short hair, you know.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, everyone's getting dreads. Everyone's getting like, you know, like face tattoos,
colorful clothes.
Yeah.
More eccentric with it. You know what I'm saying?
So where do you see the future of it? Like, do you like to be a rapper? Do you just need to stay in fashion? Like, do you just need to like wear like designer clothes?
I feel like I mean, I know that nowadays designer stuff is being way more prevalent. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Like the youngins have access to so much ways to get money nowadays that getting designers is so easy nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So everyone having designers, everyone having Gucci belts and Fendi this and Louis that. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a fad, but I don't think it's necessarily needed. Cause I feel like the drip ain't on you, it's in you. You know what I'm saying? Like you are what sets the bar for what. Like especially if you're an artist, if you're a rapper or whatever. Like you want to call yourself that, you are influenced. So if I came out there in some Skechers, we gonna make the Skechers pop. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. Like they gonna be wearing Skechers next week when I walk on the stage with them.
You think Skechers can never be cool in rap?
If I put them on, yeah.
Sure.
Facts.
Would you commit to that? Like that'd be.
Yeah, I would, man. Watch. We gonna do it. We gonna get a deal. Endorsements, man. Let's get it going.
Yo, Skechers they'll probably pay you a bag too.
Yeah, we'll get the with the Balenciaga model. Put the S on that on the side.
You know, that's probably why all their shoes look like that, because they all these high end companies are like, you know what, Skechers sell so much, you know, we should just make them look like that and then just put our logo on it.
Yeah, because think about it, like even a lot of the designer stuff don't even really be that like fly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you could take a Skechers, like you just said, you could put a Skechers next to a Balenciaga and they damn near like the same structure of a shoe. You feel me? They bulky and clunky and shit. But hey, like you said, I feel like whoever rapper the first one to make that shit pop, like, cause that's really what it is though. Like, value comes with like things like that. Like, if Future puts on a pair of Dunks right now, like Dunks are hype shoes now. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. So like that's what it is. So yeah, it's hand in hand with fashion and rap. Like fashion don't make the rapper. It's like a hand in hand thing. Like I feel like they both play a part in each other. It's like fashion and hip hop is one almost. You know what I'm saying? It is one. They play hand in hand.
Are you into like spirituality?
Am I into spirituality? To a degree, because I believe in God. You know? So, I believe there's God. I believe, you know what I'm saying, that, like, when it comes to spirituality things, like, I believe that, like, you know, like, everything happened for a reason kind of thing, shit like that, like,
But are you into, like energy and stuff like that?
Energies and stuff like that. Yeah, I believe in energies and good karma, bad karma, you know what I'm saying?
So, to become successful in what you're doing, do you feel like it's something that you're just born into, like it's predestined that happens, or you feel like that's something that you can actually work towards?
Both. I feel like it's both. I feel like, you know, you got those LeBrons in the league, you know what I'm saying, where they just like born a star, you know what I'm saying? But then you got like me, I'm not really into sports like that, so I don't really know who else to reference. But then you got like, you know, your average player, a no-name player. See, I know who LeBron is because he's the household name, but you know, a regular no-name player that is on the team that he might have had to, you know, go through the whole schooling, and he wasn't the first round draft pick. He was like the sixth, third. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't just go straight the full flight through the school. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like like some people go straight to the league, and some people gotta like grind to get to the league. You know what I'm saying? But you can still get to the league though. Yeah.
Because when I would always look at like rappers like Lil Pump, you know,
yeah,
I feel like a lot of people would hate on him.
Facts.
But I think there's like something about him that made him get to that level, you know.
Exactly. They don't know the work that came behind it, like.
But he was like the fastest growing artist like ever in like history.
Period.
You know?
On SoundCloud, all that stuff. Like he like was getting hundreds of millions of views. Yeah, trust me, I remember like,
because not a lot of people do that.
Yeah, even to this day, yeah, facts. Like I feel like the closest right now, like to like a hype like that is probably Yeet. Like he's a little hype right now. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it's kind of remind me of that vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there was a time I didn't hear anything about Yeet, and now all of a sudden he's all I hear about.
You hear he trending right now. Yeah, exactly.
But what do you think that it is that, because there's artists that get to a certain level and then they just, you know, like they coast or they fall off. But like, what gets you to that like superstar level?
Consistency and finding out how to roll out. Once you learn how to roll out, like a real rollout, I feel like that's what makes it look bigger. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes it. It's the presentation. It's how it's like bold. You know what I'm saying? Like if I bring you a gift, right, and I bring you the gift with no wrapper, it don't even feel like a gift almost. But I could bring you this, put it in a box, put a bow on it, and you gonna be like, bro, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. So I feel like, you know, it's just how you present it. You know what I'm saying? How people are going to accept it, how people are going to digest it. You know what I'm saying? How you present it, it's presentation.
So what about, you know, rappers like I mean, I don't want to say like Lil Tecca too much because I don't keep up with him that much.
Yeah.
But he looked like a normal kid, you know.
Yeah.
So tell me about like what is like those rappers that look like regular.
How you feel like how they got there?
Yeah, like they don't really have that package.
That image. They don't got the whole package. But see,
Yeah.
I feel like what a person like Tecca is, he found a sound. He found a sound. Like there's many ways to I feel like find that shit. But once you find a sound, like and if you could stay confound in your sound, right, and make enough records that have this sound, right, then it's packageable, it's marketable, it's brandable. You know what I'm saying? Because it has it's like one set vibe, tone. You know what I'm saying? Mood, maybe. You know what I'm saying? You can package it up in some kind of way. You can put a category on it, tie color to it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever to the mood, the sound, you know what I'm saying? But once you find a sound, it makes it a lot easier. So that's with Tecca. It's because he found that sound. He got that little bop. You know what I'm saying? He slides. I fuck with Tecca music.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Do you have a plan on everything? Like, do you have everything laid out, or do you just like let everything just come to you, like opportunity after opportunity?
I got a plan. I feel like you gotta have a plan. You gotta write it down. And you gotta check things off the list.
So, as a rapper, tell me, what does a rapper's plan look like?
A lot. A rapper's plan, like, okay, so there's a lot of elements to being what people look at as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is including one of them. You know what I'm saying? People don't know like what comes with it. Rollout. So like when I say rollout, I mean you gotta get your music recorded. You gotta like either like this is how a rapper does it. It's per project or per single type of thing. You either gonna do per project or per single. Either you gonna try to push a single till the wheels fall off, or you gonna put like a project out. And if that project don't work, then you gonna put another project out, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And then you keep on putting out projects till it works, right? So what it is just figuring out different ways to roll it out. You might have to put some art direction behind this project. Like put like this. Like right now, I'm gonna just give you my little plan right now. Like right now, I just dropped an album called S.n.a.k.e last year, right? I'm coming out with a sequel this year by the end of the year. But see, the first one I didn't get it rolled out correctly. This one I have a whole art direction behind it. I have a whole vibe, a whole tone. I want to set colors. I want to tie to it. Just a whole, like my Instagram is gonna have only one set vibe for the whole time that the music's rolling out. The whole time every video drops, everything's gonna connect almost. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's gonna be presented the right way. It's gonna look uniformed. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna like, you do email listings, things like that. You do all kind of stuff like that just to like try. It's trial and error, but yeah, that's what it is. It's like you gotta get videos, shows. Like you gotta hit up DJs to like hold your music down in the club. You might have to pay DJs to hold your music down in the club so that they can spin it certain nights or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or however you work it out with the DJ. You know, but it's a lot that goes into just even getting one song broke or just even a project heard, you know?
Do you feel like you can have too much out?
Yes. I feel like you can definitely oversaturate the people if you're not, like you can overdo yourself because you'll, like, overlap yourself. Like, I do this a lot, and I be messing up. Like, that was my mess up in the beginning was dropping too much music without the rollout behind it. So I have like a whole mixtape out, right? And I still dropped 3 songs next week, but I didn't even drop a video yet for this project. And then I'm still wondering like why I didn't get the traction I feel like it should get, and that's really why, because I didn't really bring the attention to it how I could have made the attention get to it. You know what I'm saying? If I would have just focused on that and rolled it out, you know what I'm saying? Like a carpet, like you roll a carpet out, it rolls out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta roll it out. You gotta like, you know. That carpet gonna stretch. It's not like just like here, like a rug, just like here. Put the rug down, it's done. You gotta roll it out. You gotta like get the red carpet rolled out. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole presentation. You know?
Do you feel like every song should have a video?
Every song could have a video if you see it, but I feel like whatever songs. This is how I treat videos, and I feel like a lot of artists treat videos like this. Is you do like. On a project, you might do 1 or 2 videos for yourself, like with the song that you like the most, the songs that you feel like are the ones that are gonna pop. And that's probably like either one of them or 2 of them might be before the project drop, after the project drop. And then when the project drops, the song that the people pick the 2 songs that people pick, you give them their video too. You know what I'm saying?
But what if you have no inspiration for that video, even though like people like it, but you just come with nothing?
See, and then that's why like having people on a team comes like into play. Like if you had a team, they could help you with that. You know what I'm saying? If you personally didn't have it, because like I said, it's business. So when it's business, sometimes you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, even though if you might not want to do it, like a lot of artists perform the song they hate the most for the first year of their fame. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, they'll tell you at the end that they'll do an interview and be like, man, that song, I tell you, man, Track Queen, I hate that shit. Well, but I performed that bitch a million times. I don't know if he said it per se, but I want to think who said it.
I know X said. He said he hated Look at Me.
Yeah, Look at Me. And Tyler the Creator, he hates Yonkers.
For real? I didn't know that.
But that's a bop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he hates that song, so but he performed it. I remember it was on the gram the other day. Like he performed it, and he was like, "Man, I'm doing this song for the last time." He like, "I performed this song way too many times. I ain't never doing it again." But for y'all, the beat drop, crowd went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
But what do you need help with? Like so what do you need help with? And if like producers, if you want producers to send you beats, what kind of beats do you want them to send you?
All right. So for my sound, for the producers, the producer question, my sound is like a melodic sound. So like anything that I could like kind of throw melodies on, you know what I'm saying, with kind of a trap twang to it. But like at the same time, I don't really have a cap on my limit. Like I don't have no limitations, because like I said, I make a pop song. You know what I'm saying? I make an R&B song. But the music I like to make fun, bouncy music. I like to make like melodic, fun, bouncy music sometimes. Like most of the time, I like to make like some shit that's gonna just be fun to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like to like a lot of people like be like, oh, because I used to rap like Kendrick and them. But I just like making fun music now. You know what I'm saying? Because life don't always gotta be that serious sometimes. You feel me? Sometimes you want to just go party and go hang out. You know what I'm saying? So but then sometimes I'll give those too. But on that end, yeah, I want those kind of beats, like melodic, anything I can throw melodies on. But things I need help with is like just really like I just need management really. Like I need someone that's like gonna take the workload off of me as the artist, so I can focus on more of the ideas and stuff and being able to pitch those ideas instead of having those ideas and also trying to like, it's like I'm overworking myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do everything at once. Like I'm trying to do like 10 people's job for one person. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you need a team really when it comes to this stuff. And you know, where I'm from, it's hard to kind of build that team unless you like I said, making gritty ass trap music. Like you got to be like super duper like catch your body next week type of, you know what I'm saying, music. But
so there's a saying that goes, if you rap about roses, they'll bring roses to your show. What do you feel like they would bring to your show by what you rap about?
If they listen to my music wisely, they'll leave their bitch at home. You feel me?
Yeah,
so yeah,
that's actually a good answer.
Yeah, basically.
But is there something that, I mean, like other than that?
Other than that, they gonna bring the Zaza pack. They gonna bring the Zaza pack out there. You know what I'm saying? Some people might be booted up out there. You feel me? They might be
on Mars.
Popping, you know what I'm saying? Throwing them back. You never know. And just I feel like they're gonna bring the good vibes though. They're gonna bring the good vibes, man. You feel me? That's what I really like. And most importantly, out of everything, it's gonna be good vibes and good energy. Like anytime I perform, anytime like my music's played at like functions and stuff like that, it's never like a bad time. It's always a good time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah.
I actually enjoy your music because a lot of people I interview, not a lot, but like some people I interview, like I really look forward to it because I don't really care for their music. Yeah. But your stuff is actually good.
Appreciate
like,
it.
It's the type of stuff that like I actually go like searching for, you know?
Yeah, like this kind of music you listen to yourself. That's real.
It might not seem like because it's like, you know, pretty trendy music. It's like, you know, like what a lot of people make it, but it's kind of hard to find like the exact one that I like, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel you. Trust.
I fuck with you for like thinking.
Appreciate it, bro.
Like keep doing what you're doing, bro. Because I mean, like I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah. And off that Not Fair song, I actually got like an EP coming out with that vibe, with that whole project gonna be in that kind of vibe. So
That's what I was gonna ask you, because I noticed that you drop albums.
yeah.
Are they really albums or are they like EPs?
All right, so s.n.a.k.e was an album. s.n.a.k.e and Hollywood Love. Those are my only 2 real albums. My first album was called Hollywood Love. It was like a love album. Then I dropped s.n.a.k.e, and that was my last year album. I wanted it to feel like a debut almost, you know what I'm saying? But of course I don't have the capital and the marketing, you know, that stuff at the time. I was still learning, you know what I'm saying, like I said. But yeah, they be albums though. They be albums. Like this one I'm dropping is gonna be an EP until I drop the sequel to s.n.a.k.e. So I'm gonna drop an EP in the meantime and then the sequel to s.n.a.k.e.
Why did you name it Snake?
s.n.a.k.e, slime niggas and kill everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was in the. I think I did see that.
Yeah, it's an acronym. Slime niggas and kill everything. That's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like in the end of the day, like I said, like a lot of my music I talk about stealing niggas, bitches and shit, bro. Like just cause it fits my image. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so like that's some slimy shit. So like I like slime niggas and I kill everything. When I mean kill everything, like the music. You know what I'm saying? Every song I get on is gonna be killed.
You know, I noticed because I used to rap, and anytime I would like freestyle or anything, the first thing I would say is, "Oh, I'm gonna take your bitch."
You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just such an easy topic, man. You know?
But I always wonder, like, why is that always the first thing that I always like? I don't.
You know what? I feel like you know why? Because you know, with rap's a natural competitive sport, and to be able to take someone's bitch is a flex. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be like, I rap better. I could take your bitch.
Yeah, but because the thing is, I don't like homeworking, right? So the thing is, like sometimes I feel like I got that ingrained in my head because if I'm like around some dude and his girl, then I'll be like, I can take his, you know, like. But the dude might be cool, so I'm like, damn, I kind of don't, you know, I don't even want to think that.
Yeah, facts.
That never happens to you?
I'm a slimy ass nigga, bro.
Oh damn. I'm gonna make sure I bring
leave her at home. Don't bring her around, please. It's not gonna be her fault. It's not gonna be my fault. It's gonna be her fault.
You can bring her to the show, just don't bring her backstage.
Yeah, facts. Don't get the VIP passes.
What was like the craziest thing that ever happened to you, like in this whole like rapping, like pursuing music?
The craziest thing that happened to me was when I was 17. My first. This is what really got me doing this shit so hard, and what really made me like when you said take it serious. This was the day I started taking it really serious. Was I had my first show at King of Diamonds in Miami.
Your first show?
My first show ever. I'm talking about I'm 17 years old. I'm not even old enough to be in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this sounds like Kodak shit.
Yeah, I'm 17 years old. I'm in King of Diamonds. We're the only crew. Like everyone out there performed like the same kind of song. Like you know what I'm saying? Club bop. Like they all had a club bop. But like I said at the time, we was making smoking music. So like I came out there with like a song called Big Bong Rips. You know what I'm saying? And that song almost got me signed to Rock Nation.
For real? So
like basically it's a whole thing. Like basically the A&R Jay Gutter for Rock Nation was on the couch while I was performing. I was frustrated because the night was kind of dead. Like a lot of the crowd left, and this is when I learned that like it's not about it's not about how big the crowd is. It's about who's in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have 7 people in there, but all it takes is for one important person to be there. You know what I'm saying? To actually get the exposure you might be looking for or get that.
Touching down on that, sometimes I would be at shows and I'm like the only one in the crowd and I used to like film, right?
Yeah.
But since I do like the interviews and stuff, like some people like kind of lose their steam because it's like no one's really fucking with it.
Yeah.
But I'm there, I have a blog. You know what I mean? So it's like, even though I was the only one in the crowd.
They feel like they doing something still. Like,
but I'm going to post it. So it's like, even though there's like 10 people in the show, I'm gonna post this like 10,000 people. You feel me?
Exactly. So you still putting on the show for
people.
Exactly.
So I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, facts.
So people, because when you see like one person, it's like damn.
It's discouraging a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You be like damn. And the reason why our shit happened like that is because we were at a showcase. We actually won the showcase too. We were at a showcase and we were like the last to perform at the showcase. You know what I'm saying? There's like 200 artists in there. So like. Boom, of course, by the time everyone left, their little crowd that they brought, whoever they brought came with them, the little +1s and +2s came. They all left, you know what I'm saying? So, it was like, I would say, altogether, you know how King of Diamonds looks, right? Like how big it is, right?
Yeah.
Altogether, probably like 20 people left in there. You know what I'm saying?
In the whole place?
In the whole place.
Oh, damn.
Besides strippers and stuff.
The security card.
And then like the A&R though, Jay Gutter, who really matters. So he's in the back watching. Mm-hmm. And my manager, RP Stacks, he of course, we left the stage like, got off stage all mad and stuff. Manager did his job and shook everybody's hand and spoke to everybody, and they told him straight up, they were like, hey, who was the kid harmonizing on the hook? My manager points at me. He's like, him. And then Jay Gutter tells him, like, that guy right there, that's money, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, they exchanged numbers and whatnot. My manager got off stage, came and choked me out. Oh, you did, da-da-da-da-da. It was a big exciting moment. You know, almost fell out with my little group at the time because they didn't want to sign the group. They only wanted to sign me because I was in the group at the time. It was 3 of us, but they only wanted me because they said that basically, like, dealing with parties of 3 is like a hassle because, you know what I'm saying, just more mouths to feed, one thing, more egos and more like just opinions and stuff. So, you know, they try to deal with one person if they can. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got 3 different opinions, 3 different egos, 3 different, you know what I'm saying, testosterones, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna clash. You know, it's not gonna be easy to make an agreement. You know what I'm saying? So they only wanted me, and yeah, like that's what really pushed me to like never ever give up though, because I knew I had a worth to myself. Like when it came to the music world, I knew I had a price. Like I see my first price, like. The deal, I'm pretty sure, like, my manager told me it was like 1.5 they were trying to sign me for, right? But I was already signed to an independent label. So it was like a whole bunch of, like, I was going to have to get bought out of my contract, all kind of stuff like that. It was a lot of stipulations. But I didn't even end up going through with it. I didn't even end up even pursuing it, even making the call back. I just kind of slept on it. And only because, like, things got awkward between the group and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to fall out with my boys, you feel me? I was young, I was stupid. Because I didn't realize that, like, I could have came back for them. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. But they were all, like, fearing, like, oh, bro, sayonara, we ain't gonna never see you again kind of thing. So, or whatever.
So do you feel like, because you say that you don't ever want to give up because you know that you have potential. But when that happened, did you feel like, damn, you know, like I kind of missed my opportunity at the same time?
That's what, like when I get down in the modern times, and like nowadays, those moments cross my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like damn, like 10, like I said, 17. I was 17. I'm 28 now. You know what I'm saying? 11 years ago, I could have had $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about that shit all the time. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I could have got my mama out of her situation. I could have. The friends that thought that I was going to leave them behind, I could have changed their situations because they all still got their own situations still. We all still got our own situations. And I think about it all the time. I'm like, damn, yo, I'm still trying to do this. You know what I'm saying? But I still won't. Like, I know it's going to come again. Like, they say lightning don't strike twice in the same place. But, like, just like how I'm an anomaly, I believe, like, anything can happen.
What if it happened for a reason? Like, because like in an alternate timeline, you gotten signed and something really bad could happen.
Yeah, you never know. Like I look at that too. I do look at that. I do think that maybe that just wasn't the deal for me. And at the same time, I also wasn't as experienced as I am. And like I don't think I had like my sound. Like put like this. Then I knew I was making good music then, right? But like everyone else loved it, but I don't think I loved it all the way yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I was still searching for my sound. I feel like I was still like figuring myself out. You know what I'm saying? Like they all, like even some people to this day, like some people miss my old flow and stuff like that. They're like, bro, when you gonna make another sincere record? And I'd be like, that's not me for real though. You know what I'm saying? That was me as a kid trying to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So what was I doing? I was trying to sound like with Khalifa, trying to sound like, you know what I'm saying? I was just sound searching still. I was soul searching. But then I feel like the sound I have now is more knit to me, tailored to me. Cause like when I walk in the booth now, I don't think about it at all. You know what I'm saying? I just do it and it come out like that. You know? Like, there's no thought put into like how exactly I'm gonna sound because I already found my sound. You know what I'm saying? So I know how I'm gonna go in the booth now. Like I go in the booth and I know exactly how I'm gonna do it. Like I know, boom, it's just like, it come out so easy.
So, let's say you did get signed for the one. How much was it? 1.5?
1.5. That's what it was supposed to be for.
What would you spend that money on? And how would you make that money back?
See me, I feel like I already know like people. It's easy when you have the capital to do things. So like with that kind of capital, to make the $1 million back alone, my first plan I thought of when I was a kid. I thought of this when I was 17 too, and I said that I would make posters, right? And like I would go on tour. I would set up a tour to like help build my like notoriety, my name, spread the buzz. But I know if I had a big enough platform to be seen by enough people, that like just like how like in the local scene, how like people gravitate towards my image, they're like, you know, oh you're a rapper, da da da. I feel like if enough people see that, They're gonna feel the same way, of course. Like I know you put me on a poster, it's gonna sell. We make 1 million copies of the poster, sell it all for $1. That's $1 million right there. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Just sell 1 million posters for $1.
Reminds me of that Drake song. Like well, he's like, damn, why can't I remember the song? Best I ever had.
Oh, best I ever had.
Bitches will buy it too and say they bought it for the pitch.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm telling you, yeah, exactly. Like just like that. So like, you know, I know like that comes with my image. So like, I know that's one thing I could do to probably try to get the money back to the label fast. You know what I'm saying? That way I don't gotta worry about like the money that they lent me. You know what I'm saying? And then I could turn to my money really. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time too, it's like I don't even think I would take a deal that big today. I would take a smaller deal because I don't want to owe no more money. And I know how that label stuff works now, and I know that $1 million isn't really $1 million anymore. Like, once you touch $1 million, you enter a new tax bracket. So really, it's $500,000. You know what I'm saying?
And it made me think about, because I feel like it kind of like it might seem like that on paper.
Yeah.
But I think of it in a different way, because once you have that $1 million and you say I'm signed for $1 million, you start seeing yourself as I'm a millionaire, right?
Yeah.
So then I feel like that kind of changes how you move. You're like, I'm a millionaire now. Yeah. I feel like that's probably why when artists get signed for those $1 million, they're able to make more because they see themselves as
millionaires. Yeah, like of course you probably gonna think differently and everything. Like, see, like I can't even really give you all the ideas I would have because I don't have it here. So like, yeah, like you said, like that definitely plays a part into it too.
I just realized that right now from what you were saying.
Yeah, like cause once you're a millionaire, yeah, you'll know how to like. Cause like I said, like even the poster thing. If I had the capital to do it right now, if I could make 1 million posters right now, I'm selling for $1. I'd do it right now. You know what I'm saying? But
what about wallpapers?
Wallpapers, things like that too. Yeah.
For a phone. Well,
oh, phone? Oh yeah.
Cause then
you smart because you get 99 cents on the.
But cause I was seeing that, but then like cause most people they like screenshot on Google, you know.
Yeah, facts. They could. Y'all crafty, man.
I mean, there's a million ways to make $1 million. So
yeah, facts though, facts. That's just one little idea though. You know what I'm saying? But like with $1 million though, I'm pretty sure ideas will flow out though. You know what I'm saying? With how to get that capital back. All I know is that once you got $1 million though, you got to be able to maintain.
Yeah, because that was
really $1 million.
That was only part of the question I asked. Like, how would you make it back? But also, like, what? Like, I don't. It could be splurging. Like, if you want to buy a watch, if you want to buy a
man. Yeah, you know, first thing first is like once I make enough of it back, type of thing. Like. Once I make enough of it back, like I wouldn't take the initial deal, right, and start spending on stupid things. I would like take the deal, make an investment, get some return. You know what I'm saying on the investment, and then like I'd be able to buy like once I have enough money. You know what I'm saying, to where like it's not really damaging my money, like to where it's like 20% of what I'm putting in. You know what I'm saying, like of what I have, I could put towards a house for my mom. You know what I'm saying, I could put towards a car for my brother or something. You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. Like, I want to look out for my family. I want to, like, what I really want to do, like, why I really want to get rich is to just take the burden off my family. You know what I'm saying? I watched my mama struggle from build to build my whole life. You know what I'm saying? She's 40-something and she just got her stuff in order. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the basic, like, American struggle. Like, most Americans just getting their stuff together at 50. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. Unless you would just put into a different position, like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just are more fortunate. But like people that come from where I'm from, like in a impoverished environment, like our parents ain't getting their shit together till they 40. You know what I'm saying? 50. You know what I'm saying? We watching them build to build. They trying to tell us what not to do, not to end up like how they going and whatever. So like my mom, she's stubborn. She said she don't want one, but I know if I bought her a house, she move in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I want to do that though. I really want to look out for my family. I want to take the burden on my mama. I want to, be able to spoil my sister. You feel me? Do things for my little brother. You feel me? Just give back to, like, you know what I'm saying? Give them what we never had. Like, you know what I'm saying? And my grandmother and, you know what I'm saying? Like, my family done so much to even like support me and help me out too. I just want to give it all back. You know what I'm saying?
So give me 5 things that you want to manifest by like 2 years from now, like what you want to accomplish, what will be done by you. It could be however big you want, however small, like realistic, unrealistic, whatever. Just 5.
In you said in the next 5 years? You said next 2 years?
Yeah. Like what is gonna?
What's gonna happen?
Yeah. Like it doesn't have to be realistic.
Man, I'm keeping it 100% realistic, right? We own. Within the next 2 years, we own. We it's all the way up. The grind don't stop. The grind gonna change, but we own though. Like for real. Cause this year I'm putting my all into it. This year, like the emotion is not stopping. It's not stopping. I feel like the only thing that held me back and the reason why I never had a chance to like really pop yet is because I never rolled myself out. Like I really feel like if I was to roll myself out like full photo run, full video run, full press run, all that is going up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it is.
So that's one thing.
And then another thing.
You got 4 more.
Another thing, okay. Within the next 2 years, so in 2 years, my son will be. I got a son. He's 3 years old. So in 2 years, he'll be 5. Yeah, he getting dropped off to school in a lamb truck in 2 years. You feel me? Definitely. He getting a Porsche.
What color is it?
What color is the lamb truck?
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yellow,
because, you know, we got that high insurance. We ain't caring about the price. You feel me? And then you said the third thing?
Yeah, you got 3 more.
I got three more. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what I really want to do is I want to come back to the city, right? I want to if it hasn't happened by then, yo. If I'm the artist that got to do it, like if no one has done it by the time I'm able to do it, I'm gonna open the floodgates. I'm opening the floodgates. Like I'm turning this shit to Atlanta. There's too much talent out here. There's too much raw talent out here. I know so many artists that are fired. I work with so many artists, producers, engineers. We are the industry out here too. And they need to put some light on us. I hear it. We are part of the industry too. And we got a lot to bring to the table. Real talk. And I wanna shed light on that. There's so many people here. I met so much dope artists. It's crazy. Like, and I always think, I'm like, bro, how are we not Atlanta yet? Like, how are we not as popping as Atlanta? Like, and I really realized that like we all just scared to like embrace each other. We all want to be the person that puts us on. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just realizing that we could all put us on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, just coming together, we could just all put us on, and just not even looking at it like that.
You got 2 more.
And then
you can imagine these like genie wishes, like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be married today. I'm gonna be married by the time.
And you get a ring?
2 years, get a ring. You know what I'm saying? VBs. You feel me? Fat ass stone on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Gotta like find balance. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Might hurt your hand. Put that shit in the fucking freezer with the ice trays. You feel me? And then
Then guys can bring their girls to the shows.
Yeah, then she's safe. She's safe then, you know what I'm saying? Unless Bay want her. You feel me?
And the last one.
And then the last one, man, 2 years.
Or it could be by the end of the year. What do you want to accomplish by the end of this year?
Oh yeah.
The last one.
By the end of the year, man, Snake 2, man, or Snakes. That's what I'm calling it, by the way.
Snakes.
I'm not calling it Snake 2. I'm starting some new shit. See, Snake is the first one. Snakes is Snake, the sequel.
You could put like 2s as like the S and then the S and the N. 2.
Yeah, you feel me? Facts. That's real. I'm write that down right quick. That's for real.
We're manifesting it, bro.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, Snake's gonna be out by the end of the year for sure, and it's gonna be the debut. It's gonna be the one that take us all the way there.
100%.
And then I want to make a shout out though too.
I was gonna say, what is like some advice that you give to someone like starting out right now? And then you can give your shout outs. So like,
some advice that I would give?
Yeah.
Advice I want to give to any up and coming people, man, don't give up. And don't let the doubt around you make you doubt yourself. Because like people are not gonna be able to see what you see. Like not everyone's brain sees your vision. But if you can see your vision, you can make it come to life. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. And then I want to shout out Leah, man. Leah Douglas, man. Without her, this wouldn't be possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out Leah.
You feel me?
Go watch your
You know,
interview too.
And go shop on lushlips.com right now. Go get you some lip gloss, some beard oil. You feel me? For the men, you see my shit looking nice and right. You feel me? You see bro shit. You know, I'm pretty sure he got that lush lips in there too. You know what I'm saying? Good beard oils. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so tell me how good it works. So.
It works real good. It works real good, man. It's very nice texture, nice like it has you feeling real revitalized and fresh. You know what I'm saying? It got like a little fresh feeling to it. You feel clean after you use it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then for the girls, the lip gloss be popping. You feel me? You feel me? Y'all know Lil Mama.
Yeah. Anyone else you want to shout out or?
Mom, no, I'm just joking. Nah, I wanna.
You shout out.
Nah, yeah, of course I'll shout out my mama, man. But nah, I wanna shout out to my son though. Really, my son, man. You feel me? Cause I don't feel like I talked about him enough in the interview. But yeah, I'm going through a little thing right now. I ain't seen my son in like 2 months.
I mean, we're always going up, so like, you know, there's always gonna be more interviews.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, next interview he gonna be here, man. You feel me? So
facts.
Yeah, man. But that's really it.
And where can they find you at?
Oh yeah, man. YNHollywood on everything, man. Pandora, just Google it. You can Google YNHollywood, YN space Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on everything. I got a knowledge panel, so if you search it up, everything pops up under the whole knowledge panel. So I'm on every platform, social site. I'm the only YNHollywood.
For sure. So it's been 6 feet with the one and only YNHollywood.
You did.